Hello friends, and welcome to another cardio workout. So this workout is going to be comprised of 30-second intervals. We're going to be doing 4 different groups of exercises. Each group we're going to go through twice. We have 3 exercises for a total of 90 seconds of work with 1 30-second rest. So you'll do 90 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 90 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest of the same exercise. Then we move on to block 2, then we move on to block 3, then we move on to block 4. We're going to do total body. We're going to do some of these exercises standing and some of these exercises on the ground. If you need a mat, make sure you have it handy. If you need water, make sure you have it handy. I have my little timer here that's going to beep for us. Our first 90 seconds are going to be getting our body moving and getting warmed up. So we're going to start with a march or a jog in place, then go into some stretches with a little bit of mobility work for our upper body, and then we're going to get into the fun. All right, so get ready to march or jog in place. Here we go. Oh, and if you're a smartwatch user and you want to get credit for your workout, hit that little button. So everything that we do, all the exercises that we perform, you can modify anything. So you do what works for you. We are meeting you where you are. All right, so a little stretch back, opposite arm reaches. You're not making it easy. All right, and then just do a little bit of backstroke for the shoulders. Okay, so our first set of exercises is going to be a deep squat into an alternating front kick. Again, do what works best for you. Then we're going to do 1 big, 3 little. And then we're going to do alternating knee strikes. So 1 big, 3 little is when you jump forward real big, and then you hop back 3 little. Remember, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So we are starting our squats and our kicks. So nice, deep squat. Alternate that front kick. When I do my alternating kick, I flex my foot. I lead with my heel.
When I blame you for the things that weigh me down.
So I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to do 1 big jump and 3 little hops back. So we're trying to do a little bit of a long jump. So that's where 1 big, 3 little. And then knee strikes. Now, we kind of just went for it with those big jumps. If big jumps are not in it for you, do a big step. And remember, take these at your pace. Take them at your intensity. 30 seconds of rest. So here's your option. Big step, hops back, other leg. Okay. We've got a big, deep squat with an alternating front kick. Round 2. Got it. Here we go. Woo. Flex the foot. Lead with the heel. big, 3 little. All right, our next set of exercises, we're going to take it down to the ground. We're going to do a set of push-ups, hydrants on each side. Whew. Oh. I'm feeling it. Those hops, those jumps and hops, they'll get you. Okay, so push-ups. Then all fours, hydrants on one side, and then hydrants on the other side. To make this more challenging if you need it, you can put a tennis ball behind your knee and your hydrants, or you can do it in a bear plank. But we're going to start with our push-ups. So if you're doing these from kneeling, shift your hips forward, take your hands wider than your mat. And if you're someone who has carpal tunnel or wrist issues, you can use dumbbells. That'll take some of the pressure off your wrists. Good. Keep that belly strong. Excellent. Hydrants. So, we pretend like we're balancing something between our shoulder blades. We're lifting that L shape out to the side. Shoulders stacked in lines with wrists. When it beeps, we go right into the other side. Keep the belly strong. Good. Woo. Breathe. Well, hi there. And we have our 30 seconds of rest. Then we go right back into our push-ups. Resting the wrists. Resting the wrists. This is an opportunity for me to use my helm, which is designed to take the pressure off of your wrists. There we go. So if you're at all curious about expanding your equipment at home, the helm is a really good tool. It was designed by a trainer in the NFL who was trying to help to rehab his players that if they had a little bit of issue with their wrists, they could get the pressure off of them with that. And also shoulder stability. It's designed, as you can see with the curve, to be used over an exercise ball or a BOSU. And then that just adds more stability opportunities. We did switch, it beeped. I hope you switched. Ooh, you got it, breathe. And 30 seconds of rest. All right. So now, single leg squats, or you can just put your leg out so you can actually try to balance. And then we're going to do prisoner squats. I'll show you. Those are going to be on your knees. Get ready. Here we go. When it beeps, we switch to the other leg. Switch. Now, prisoner squats, feel free to just do a squat. Prisoner squats, surrender squats. We're gonna have our hands here. You're gonna take it down, down, and up, and then we switch. Now, for some of us, just doing a squat with our hands behind our head is gonna be enough of a challenge because the tendency is to really bend forward, and it's really more challenging to try to keep your arms back. And then if you can, take it down onto your knees. Feel free to do that. Another way, we're in our 30 seconds of rest. Another way to do your single leg squats is if you have like a bench or a stool, you can actually rest a heel on that. So I'll do this set that way, or you can hold it.
What's the story to tell? What's the
Ready?
story behind the mountain you're
Here we go.
trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so
You're doing great. Switch.
You spin me around and you make believe. 7 you and only me. How can I trust your personality? 7 you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. 7 you and only me. 7 you.
Ready? Those hands are going to go behind your head. Excellent. So, take it down, down, and up. If that works for you. Excellent. 30 seconds of rest. We're going to be doing a side plank dip on each side. Then we're going to be on our back, and we're going to do bicycles. So, side plank dip. Move my microphone. So you're going to be on your side. You can have your knee down, or you can have your feet stacked, or top foot in front. We're going to lift up, lower that hip down, and push it right back up again. Alrighty. So, get ready. Here we go. Remember, you can be here too. When it beeps, flip over real quick. It's a quick transition, and we want to make sure our shoulders align with our elbow. We're not at too much of an angle. That puts a little too much pressure on that shoulder joint to have to work too hard. We want to work our shoulders. We don't want to overwork our shoulders. And it beeps on your back for bicycles. Woo. Here we go. So you really don't need a whole lot of room or a whole lot of equipment to get a sufficient, solid 20-minute workout. Round 2. Right? I mean, it's pretty easy to make excuses. So I'm going to try to keep you from doing that. All right, when it beeps, we go into those side plank dips. Here we go. Ooh. Are you by chance counting how many you can do in 30 seconds and trying to increase it the next time? You don't have to, but it is kind of fun to push yourself. We're pushing ourselves just being here. Oh, there we go. We are here and we are doing it, and we should be super duper proud. You are making time for you and putting in the work. I applaud you. You did it. Way to go. Great job. Feel accomplished. I will see you next workout.